There's a bunch of strawberry guava on the ground here. So these trees here, the ones with the kind of orange smooth bark, that's the trees that they come from. So I'll have to keep my eye open, see if we can find one to eat. There's some strawberry guava up in the tree. It's kind of high up there. I'll have to find some lower. I think I see the top of the trail, the junction where it meets up with the trail that comes from the state park, Wa'alia or something like that. So this trail is 1.4 miles shorter to get to this junction. And then from this junction, you can get to Mount Olympus. So this one shaves 1.4 miles off, and the other one has a lot of ups and downs, especially at the very end. You have to climb out this really steep area. The very last section of the trail is very steep getting back to the parking lot. So this one's pretty steep too, but shorter. I was wrong. It's not the end of the trail. It's just a switchback. Oh, I know where I am now. There's a valley there. So we kind of go down and back up the other side of that valley. Wow, look how steep that is. I found some strawberry guava. This tree is loaded with them. Well, I found some strawberry guava. Some right in there, on the end right there. All up in there, over there, up in there. See if I can get one without falling down. It's a big one. There we go. Whew. The little birds chirping are red-billed, I call them thorax, but it's spelled like Theorix or something like that. I've never heard it pronounced. Little bitty birds, very chatty, and they never stay in one place long enough for me to get a photograph of them. So I got Manoa Valley down there. The trail is still going up, and it's going to go up. There's another ridge line over there. Whew, it's pretty steep right here. There was a rock that looked like it was purpose built for sitting on. So I'm sitting on that rock now, and look at that. That is straight down. I'm afraid to let my pack or my walking stick go, because if it starts to slide down, I would never get it back. Same on this side. All right, there's more strawberry guava. There's one close up. Down in there is Manoa Valley by Manoa Falls. So the trail goes this way and then up that ridge to about where that broken tree is. Oh yeah, I can see the trail right there. So I still got some climbing to do. Ooh. So over there is Tantalus Lookout. So I'm about even or maybe even higher than Tantalus Lookout right now. And I started down here where these houses are. So I've climbed about 1,000 feet in elevation. Still got more to go. Man, there's some strawberry guavas right down there. They're like, ain't nobody picking me, because look at this. This is straight down. And there is Mount Olympus. So I'm going around and then up the ridgeline to there, hopefully. I've never been that far. Hopefully if I take my time today I can make it. It is 10:14 a.m. So I got plenty of time. So I see the end of this trail right up ahead. Right up there, there's a little sign. And so down here is where we started. So the place where the trail forked, and there was two trails. One of the trails goes up this little hill right here. And then the one that I just did goes up this way. So the state park where the other one starts, the Wa'ahila or something like that, is over there where those pine trees are. And so it goes down and up and down and up. And then there's a junction right up here where these two trails meet. So this one is 1 mile. And this one saved me 1.4 miles of that one. So that one must be 2.4 miles to this junction. But yeah, almost to the first waypoint. And then I'm going to be turning left in order to go up to Mount Olympus. I've never done that part. There's Diamond Head over there. Oh, that wind feels good. So right over there is Ka'au Crater, where that electric pole is right there, and those two up there at the top. So that little divot right there, that's Ka'au Crater. I'm gonna go that way, but I think down this way are the signs that tell you what these trails names are. Should have been there at the junction, but maybe someone stole the sign. Look at all that strawberry guava though. Holy cow. Oh, so there it is. I hear it gets pretty steep at the end. I can see a really muddy part on the trail where it goes uphill. But yeah, I guess there's not going to be a sign. Someone must have taken the sign down. All right. Oh, I was looking at the leaves on the koa tree here, and then there's strawberry guava right there too. Woo! All right, onward and upward. So that's the trail I just came up, and this one should take me to Mount Olympus. So the trail that I came up I've done once before. This trail here I've never done. The trail behind that goes all the way back that way, I've done that one a couple of times. But this one is going to be new. There's a bunch of ohia trees, ohia lehua. A whole bunch of them right here in this one spot. This is pretty cool. I just saw a white-tailed, what are they called? Short seabird. He swooped down by this hill and then he flew off that way. But the white against the dark green, it was really cool. Really long white tail, two tails. What do they call not shorebirds, seabirds? Anyway, I see them over by the blowhole all the time. But yeah, it was cool. A single bird all the way out here. He kind of swooped down at these trees and then he flew off that way. But there's the ultimate destination. I just looked at where I am on the map and I'm nowhere near. It looks like it's right there, but yeah, I'm nowhere close. But it's not quite 11 a.m. so I still got lots of time. I just noticed that I can see Mount Kaala on the peak of the Waianae Range right over there. Got the ohia lehua blossoms. There's a bamboo orchid. Well, I lost the sun, but I noticed that over here, I'm seeing the Kaneohe side of the Ko'olaus. There's a scar from a landslide over there. That's the side of the mountain that's facing Kailua. Starting to get hung up on the staghorn ferns that are encroaching on the trail, because I guess the trail, this part of the trail isn't as traveled and not trimmed. But a good thing that I realized a while ago, when putting my walking stick into the ground, it's very hard. And I realized we haven't had rain in months. And I realized that the parts where people complain about it being really muddy, I can start to see them now here and here. You see the red scars right there. That's that last climb up to the hill there of K2 or Mount Olympus. I don't know, there's two peaks up here, and once you get to one you go to the other one. But anyway, that muddy section right there shouldn't be muddy, but because the mud is so hard, it's kind of slippery, like really smooth and dusty. But here's Manoa Valley, and over there is the Waianae Mountains, Mount Kaala, and way over there is the airport and Eva Beach. I just spotted the island of Lanai right over there.